Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. By peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. Welcome to yet another episode of 5 Minutes with Fidai. We're going to talk about the Eliminator match today that was played between Royal Challengers Bengaluru and Rajasthan Royals. Now, if you are a fan of Royal Challengers Bengaluru, I'm afraid I don't have a very good news to you. They will have to come back again in the edition number 18 of IPL to look for their maiden title. This time around, they made a wonderful comeback, but it was just not enough. In the match eliminator, we know that there's only one chance in the eliminator. You lose, you go back home, and you win. You go and meet in the qualifier number 2 with the team that has won in the qualifier number 1. Now, we know from the IPL qualifier number 1 match that Sunrisers Hyderabad lost in the qualifier number 1 to Kolkata Knight Riders, and they are going to be meeting Rajasthan Royals. Now, what happened in today's match? I think it was Trent Bolt. Up front, in his first 3 overs, he gave away only 6 runs. Can you believe it? The economy of only 2. And then overall, he gave away 16 runs, 10 runs in the last over, but that should not bother him at all, because the way he bowled, I think he was between the dreams of RCB reaching to the qualifier 2 and finally trying to win the maiden title. It was absolutely amazing. Trent Bolt bowled into the proper line in length, like that angle with the left arm that you create, you bowl into the length, which is 6 meter. Hard length, probably just a little shorter of 6 meter length. And then the way you bring it back in, he was getting the swing early on. See, these left arm pacers are very dangerous when they can generate that pace and swing. And bad news is that this Trent Bolt is going to be bowling against Ibrahim Zadran and Rahmanullah Gurbaz when we, Afghanistan, meet him in the World Cup match of the T20. Because we are in the group with New Zealand, West Indies, Uganda and Papua New Guinea. We'll bring you back into this game. So Trent Bolt actually was between the dreams of RCB reaching the qualifier 2 and hope to win the maiden title. I think there was intent, absolutely. They completed their 50 run in the power play. But the shuffling of order is what I do not like. They sent Cameron Green to come in bat number 3. Now, Patidar had already proven his worth in number 3, and then he was sent number 4. Sometimes this thing really does the trick, and Yuzvendra Chahal getting Virat Kohli out would tell you of what a strong bowler he is. He's going to West Indies and the United States of America for his T20 World Cup outing alongside the Indian team. One thing Virat Kohli had improved in his game, besides being such a wonderful player, is the slog sweep that he's actually added into his game. And that very slog sweep actually turned fatter in a very, very important game today. He tried to slog sweep him, but it just didn't come out of the middle of the bat. I think it was to do with the brilliance of Yuzvendra Chahal. But then while you're talking about some great bowlers, how can you not talk about Ravichandran Ashwin, who just brought his brilliant man of the match performance in the eliminator match that was really, really needed. Rajasthan Royal had been on a losing streak. Interestingly, these two teams, when you look at Rajasthan Royals, was a team that out of 8 matches at the beginning of the season had won 7 of them, and RCB on the complete other side, out of their 8 matches at the beginning of the season, had lost 7 of them. It was a wonderful comeback for the RCB. I think the momentum just finished with the end of the first round, and as they entered into this playoffs, unfortunately, they were not able to put a strong performance with the bat. And courtesy to wonderful bowling from Trent Bolt, but also to Ashwin, his economy of 4.25 or something, 19 runs in his 4 overs. That tells you a big story. I mean, what does it come to be? 3 runs in another 4 overs will come down to economy of something like 4.45, say. Whatever. So it's under 5, and this is absolutely an amazing, amazing economy in an IPL where teams have been scoring massive 200 plus runs. This man has bowled in the eliminator with the economy of under 5, and that too taking 2 wonderfully important wickets, and importantly that wicket of Maxwell off the very first ball. Maxwell has not been very good with the bat in the entire IPL 2024. He was good with the ball. Unfortunately, he wasn't given the ball. So few things. There were some nerves when the Rajasthan Royals came to bat, but Jaiswal, the way he batted, he gave away his wicket, you tell, but that's how he plays his cricket. And yeah, their wonderful find of the tournament in the batting department has been Riyan Parag. He scored another 20 plus runs, and it was good that they had Hitmeyer this time around playing for them, who will be available in the next matches. Now they'll be up against Sunrisers Hyderabad. It'll be interesting to see how they play against one another. I think it was a good toss to win. There was a lot of dew in the second part of the innings, but had RCB put a bigger total, could have been a different story altogether. So with this RCB that was in red hot form, unfortunately lost in the eliminator. That'll tell also about some of the players that you lose coming down to the later part of the tournament. Jack Wells, how crucial was his absence? Because Jack Wells actually played a couple of brilliant innings for RCB. One that against Gujarat Titans, where he brought about his beast side and smashed two back-to-back overs for 29 runs alongside Virat Kohli. Was an absolute show to watch. But anyways, that is it from our side. Next match is going to be between the Rajasthan Royals and Sunrisers Hyderabad. So now we have only 3 teams left of all the teams that have played in this IPL. RCB has been eliminated. Commiseration for the RCB fans. It's 17th season and they're still searching their maiden title. They have not yet been able to get to it. Will they be able to get to it in the edition number 18 of IPL? We'll have to see. But for this time around, it is it. Yeah, Virat Kohli is still on the top of the leaderboard as for the orange cap for the most runs in this IPL is concerned. More than 700 runs to him. See if anyone can go past him or not. But that will be something we'll discuss in the next match. Thank you. Stay tuned. May Allah keep you all safe. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.